Mayor de Blasio is on the phone with us, putting a pause on his presidential campaign stop in Iowa. Mayor, we haven't been able to get as much information as we'd like. Can you enlighten us a little bit about what happened and why it happened?
Yeah, Joe, I can tell you a number of things. So I think you were just indicating the geographical zone on the west side. At this point, that appears to be the entire extent. I think it's 42,000 customers affected at this point. My number one concern when I heard about this was to get down to the bottom of the cause. Based on the information the NYPD has at this moment and checking also with our federal partners, we believe this was a mechanical problem within the Con Ed system, specifically on the west side of Manhattan. It may have been, from what we're understanding right now, a transmission line between two of the substations on the west side. The reason I'm saying that is just to make sure all New Yorkers know we see no evidence at this point, and certainly are hopeful there will not be any evidence of any foul play, that this looks like a mechanical problem only. And we've got some people stuck in elevators. We've got 2 subway trains that were stuck near stations but didn't get into the stations.
Okay.
I'm told by the police commissioner they do have, those 2 trains have air conditioning and lights on. FDNY and NYPD are on the way now to get folks off those trains, obviously to get folks out of those elevators. So there's a full response by our first responders. Our first deputy mayor, Dean Foulahan's, almost on the scene. Our emergency commissioner, Deanne Criswell, is on the scene. So there's a very strong response in place right now. What we're waiting for from Con Ed is to get a sense of the duration of this thing, how long they think it's going to take to restore power, and that's the answer we do not have yet.
Mayor, can you get more specific than a mechanical problem? Because the FDNY was reporting their response to a transformer fire at 64th and West End. Have you been able to confirm that the fire is perhaps possibly the cause of what happened here tonight?
No, I'm waiting for, I've only got preliminary information there, and I want to make sure we get all the facts. But very importantly, again, from what we understand at this moment, it's something within the Con Ed system, not because of any external activity. And from what we understand, again, something that would be limited to that geographical area. But this is an unfolding situation. We're going to be providing updates regularly. And the most important thing right now is to, get help to the folks in those elevators, get help to the folks on those couple of trains, and get all New Yorkers a clear picture of how and when this will be resolved.
Mayor, can you tell us, the trains that you said are stuck, where that is?
There's a couple of trains, and one, I believe, is near the 59th Street station. The other one, I have to get the exact location. But again, my understanding is they have air conditioning, they have lights, and what we do in a scenario like this is our first responders go to those trains and get people off. That's something we will do right away. We don't want to obviously leave people in that situation.
Mayor, has this reached the point where you're considering coming back to New York City? And if not, what will it take for you to make that happen?
No, that's always based on the information I get. I'm ready to come back anytime. As part of any mayor should be ready at any point when they're traveling to come back.
Understood, but are you?
Depending on, no, we have to assess the situation. I need to know what the experts believe is happening and what they think is going to happen over the coming hours, and that's how I'll make my decision. So I'll be talking to the police commissioner, I'll be talking to our emergency management commissioner as they get a little more information, and then we'll make that decision right away.
Mayor, before we let you go, your greatest concern, it's been 2 hours now since this happened. As the night goes on, air conditioners are not working, elevators are not working. What are you most worried about as we move forward?
Well, the thing I was most worried about did get, at least as of this moment, resolved, that this not be an indicator of something worse. Now my central concern is how quickly we can, get Con Ed to restore this power. And if it's going to be something done quickly, that's one thing. If we expect it to be more a prolonged process, then we need to figure out what it's going to take to help people in buildings who are without power. And we've been through this, obviously, in much worse situations like Hurricane Sandy, and we know if there's folks in a building for a longer period of time, we have to make sure that we get them the help they need. If there's someone who has any particular kind of special need, we have to be there for them. So that's part of what's most important, is to understand quickly what kind of duration we're talking about here, and then that will tell us what kind of plan we need to put in place, and we have to keep communicating to the people in New York City under every circumstance.
And again, you've gotten no kind of timeline from Con Ed at this point.
No, I do expect we'll know more in the next hour or so.
Okay.
But we don't have a firm timeline yet.
Mayor,
and we're going to our leaders on the site. There's an emergency command center that's being opened up right now, and our first deputy mayor, our emergency service commissioner, they'll be up soon, providing a further update to the public.
And Mayor, I guess this might be good news, and we haven't heard. Have you heard of any injuries or difficulties or serious health concerns so far?
No, at this moment, no. And again, everything's preliminary, but at this moment, no injuries reported. And let's pray it stays that way.
All right, Mayor, thanks for taking time out to talk to us and update us.
Absolutely. Take care now.
All right, Mayor. Thank you. Mayor de Blasio speaking to us from the campaign trail in Iowa, and you heard him say he hasn't just yet reached a decision as to whether the need is such where he must return to New York City. But again, he is waiting for more information before he makes a final decision.
Also giving us just a little bit more information. He said Con Ed telling him that this is a mechanical problem. Within